Good evening, guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, DrMarxout, and I am bringing you a special primetime edition of Remedy for this week. By I mean we, and by we, I mean your Blitz Wrestling organization. We're coming to you a little bit earlier than normal this week, and when you see our co-main event, you will understand why, because we're probably going to end up running into our normal time slot. It's going to be a long night, folks. Strap in. It's going to be a good one. We are kicking things off with our Blitz division as Yokai and Trapezoid Trace look to finally cement themselves on the roster. They both had some ups and downs, haven't really quite found a good footing, a good winning streak yet. Looking to finally get something going here. Half of our card tonight is to claim contendership. This match is not part of that half. We know that Eddie Matua is next in line for Ollie Oxenfree. Yokai looking to be right in line behind Matua, though. Has looked successful pretty much every match he's in, even in the losses. I'm a big fan of Yokai. This is, of course, the original Yokai. Not one of the 47 followers, not Yokai Black. This one's the OG Yokai. Chip Stackworth in the feed. Tell your boy Iceman he's back in main events tonight. Old Man River better put on his wrestling shoes. Trapezoid making his way back into the storm shelter. It's been a while since he's actually been on our card. Represented BWO during the Mexican standoff specials over in Supernova. Time for the cheap plug. If you missed the Mexican standoff 2-day special event, when we finish up, go check it out. On the semi-related tangent of Triad special events. Tomorrow, you may notice there will be a new Twitch feed featuring your boy. That's right, your voice of choice will be delving into the Twitchverse. It's going to be me dying a lot in Sekiro. That's tomorrow, though. Right now, Trapezoid opens things up with a head scissor takedown immediately out of the gate. Snaps off that kick to the midsection. We will try to sync up that Twitch feed to the Facebook page. It'll eventually end up on YouTube anyway. We will start a separate channel. Someone's music out here. I can't quite tell whose it is. Trapezoid, though, completely out of sorts. Yokai pops back a drop kick. Trapezoid, though, not phased. That tilt-twirl head scissor. Yokai responds in kind with that tilt-twirl head scissor takedown. Why does Trapezoid owe you 200 pesos? Yokai gives chase to the outside. Snaps off a DDT onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring. According to 4 out of 5 people that suggest Ant-Man's going to kill Thanos by flying up his asshole. Yokai in control in the playground out here. Thaddeus 3 count admonishing both men. Almost had a luchador thrown at him. Yokai thinking springboard here. Snaps over into the senton, jumped over Thaddeus 3 count. Trapezoid back out on the apron, trying to recompose himself. Yokai snaps him right back off. Trapezoid just ran a kick to the midsection, got basement drop kicked straight to the knees. Corkscrew calf kick. Yokai back in full control here. Split-legged into the jawbreaker. Could be looking for it. Bridges into the Muda lock. Doesn't quite have his arms under the chin like he wants, though. Trapezoid is going to be able to power out here. Yokai Force, not to be confused with Space Force. Trapezoid, though, springboards into the Daimoni-style arm drag. Brings through the full arm. Drops a clothesline. Ducks a line into the super kick. Trapezoid back up on that second rope. Dives off into the complete shot. That was clean as hell. Heads right back up topside. Double rotation moonsault with the twist. Back press. Yokai might be done here. And Freakazoid might be better than Trapezoid, but Trapezoid got a win tonight. Keeping his eyes up the apron. Right there, that DDT almost, I'm surprised Trapezoid was able to come back from that. Would hit that corkscrew complete shot, and then right here, that moonsault double. Yes, well, we couldn't sign Dodecahedron. He's too goddamn all over the place. Maybe next season. Trapezoid, no respect for Yokai. I don't know about all that now. Rhombus is a scrub. He owes me 200 pesos. So we now head into our first of 3 #1 contendership matches. This one for our Women's Tag Team Championships. Now held by Eric Harumba. We've got the team of Supremacy. We've got In Limbo. We have the former champions, which is weird to say that they are now the former champions in Project Mayhem, being represented tonight by Breeze and Chip Stackworth's very own favorite, Mel Miller. And then the surprise team of Kamoko Kanemaru and Josie Queen. This is their first televised match as a team. They've kind of been teaming at some of the house shows. I think they were actually on one of the pre-show matches down at Mexican Standoff that didn't end up making the tapings, which is fine. Could be looking to do something big here. I gotta say, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but sometimes I am, I might go Project Mayhem taking the win here. They're due for one. Especially the fact that every single member of Mayhem lost at When Fluffy Bunnies attack. And I'm pretty sure the founder, Dante Ripley, is not going to be happy about that. This match will be held in elimination style. Both members of a team have to be eliminated. Last team standing wins. As I said, we're in for a long one. All 4 teams out now. 3 count rings the bell. This is going to be all goddamn over the place. Stackworth taking Supremacy. It's hard to go against them. Suzuki teeing off on Cassie Pandemonia. Breeze takes Nevaeh Carter to the outside. Mel Miller, Josie. I'm sorry, that was Kamoko tying up. And Val Savage going to town on Josie Queen. That's a singles match I want to see. Breeze delayed drop kick to the side, to the back of the head of Nevaeh Carter. Calf kick drops Mel Miller. Cassie Pandemonium Suzuki. That's a singles match I want to see. So Mel Miller is capital T trash, and Breeze is just lowercase t trash. Is that how that works? Savage spinning back fist to Josie Queen. Went for an overhand right, got blocked. I'm told Callie Dane was actually supposed to be in this match. However, she's got bigger fish to fry tonight. Which we'll see that match later on, and you'll see what I mean. Kanemaru taken to the outside by Pandemonium. Breeze getting teed off on by Nevaeh Carter. I'm going to miss so many calls here. Oh, Callie Dane's free. She's just, she feels empty right now. Josie Queen almost got taken out first. Not really. And Miller lays out Suzuki with the super kick. Back over the top of Josie Queen's head. Suzuki dumped out of the chicken wing facebuster. Kanemaru snake eyes on the apron. Suzuki be willing to travel. We'll have her people call your people. This match, no disqualification, no countouts. There are rope breaks. Miller with the roll-up on Zuki, almost got an elimination there. Savage now going after young Miller. Tornado DDT out of the corner on Kamoka. Winner of last year's Betty White Invitational. Carter gets kicked inside the hand. He goes for that high roadhouse. Stephanie Basic is also in action tonight. Hatch suplex on Pandemonia. Quick kick out Breeze. Snapdragon, no bridge. Apparently did not learn from watching Run PGH. Being represented by the Flying Mighty last week. Carter lays Breeze out with the run through forearm. There's the roll up on, who is that? Val Savage. Suzuki in to break it up though. Suzuki up, gets dropped into the shin breaker from Zuki. That's why those Queen was up from Zuki. Yeah, right. And Savage just got thrown into dropkick her own partner. And Breeze sunset bomb up to the outside on the Carter. Miller with that scorpion kick to the back of Savage's head. Gets caught the right hand from Queen. Queen pops up, head scissor takedown. Basically a line. Savage trying to steal the cover here. Barely a 2 count. Breeze back in. We know the long history with Breeze about Savage. Apparently this is Falls Count anywhere. That's news to me. Queen almost taken on the outside. No, Miller dumped to the outside by Savage. Queen sent back in. Breeze picks the ankles on that camel clutch. It's a bicycle kick. Trying to pop that knee joint out of Nevaeh Carter is Breeze. Kanemaru sent back in by Cassie Pandemonia. Cassie's measuring Pandemonia here. Has her up on the shoulders. Spins her out and taste of pain. Back press. And Kanemaru is the first woman out here. Queen has the uphill battle. And miscutter money plants. No, Miller. Quick kick out though. A splash from Pandemonia takes out her own partner and Breeze. You know the love-hate relationship Carter and Pandemonia have. Did I just miss that Savage on the outside? Breeze kicks out at 2.9. Miller stunned with the spinning back fist. Suzuki laid out. Tilt-a-whirl DDT on the outside plants Miller. Savage breaks up the pin attempt on Suzuki. Breeze now getting squared up on by both members of In Limbo. Off that snake eyes into the corner. Pandemonia's up top, doesn't fly often. Throws out that drop kick, looks like he got Breeze in the shoulder. Another flying knee to the back of Nevaeh Carter's head. Clean cock, that snapback elbow from Suzuki. Miller with an ankle lock on Carter. Queen still off the forearm shot. All 7 women left in this match back in. Queen getting dominated right now by Supremacy. Pandemonium runs out, Breeze with the Bulldog. Savage dumped up to the apron by Carter. Carter gonna bring Savage in the hard way. Drops her with the vertical. Breeze trying to rip out the knees of Cassie Pandemonia, tallest woman in the match. Standing 6'4". Breeze drops the elbow with the kip up. Heavenly combo from Carter plants Josie Queen. Inverted Baker toss. Save Breeze. Savage down, broken up immediately by Zuki. Carter's up top, measuring Josie Queen here. Dives down, Pearly Gates. Count, oh, I was about to say count to 100. Kamoka, though, kicks out. Pandemonia caught in that chokehold by Zuki. Carter right there to break it up. Queen plant that inverted DDT. Val flips up into the rolling cutter. Zuki drops Pandemonium with that shin breaker. Insagiri drops Breeze. Val's trying to rip out the arm of Josie Queen. I'm trying to do the best I can here. Miller's up, Gotch style pile driver from Suzuki, and that Savage plants Josie Queen. Cover attempts everywhere right now. Breeze breaks up the count attempt on Miller, takes out 3 count with her. Queen's still down. This one you can count to 100 on. Queen hasn't moved. Carter's trying to get back to her feet. Trying to cover Breeze. 3 counts just now stirring. Breeze decides she's going to take that extra second. Kicks out at 2. Queen getting absolutely barked on by Supremacy here. Miller rolls to the outside. Soul kick staggers Zuki. And a big Sabat style kick just absolutely destroys Breeze. Val dunked onto the apron. Queen gonna drag her in. Plants with the neck breaker. Of the Hangman's Persuasion or Hangwoman's Persuasion, just in case they mean. Miller absolutely planted Carter with that soul kick and then that Scorpion Roundhouse back press. 3 counts trying to watch the submission. And Savage just tapped out to Josie Queen. And that Queen's lock. Queen looking for the side Russian leg sweep. Breeze took Pandemonium down with that lariat instead. We have 2 teams down 1 member each. In Limbo's fully intact. Project Mayhem's fully intact. Suzuki catches the kick from Breeze, throws one to the hammy. Fireman's takedown. Knockout knee staggers Queen. And Breeze with the knockout knee. Breeze save Breeze to Suzuki. Hooks the leg, no one to save Sue here. So she's gonna save herself, kicks out at 2. Calder dropped a chicken wing facebuster. Breeze, Cortado, or Trenzado. Hooks the leg, 3 count, super out of position, might not matter here. Supremacy first team fully eliminated. Miller moonsault with the knees to the rib cage of Carter. Plants her with that facebuster one more time. Queen up on the shoulders, gets knocked off by Miller. Tiger with the bridge. And the makeshift team of Kamoko Kanemaru and Josie Queen taken out. Miller with that facebuster to Pandemonia. We have In Limbo versus Project Mayhem right now. Miller with the facebuster. I have no idea where Nevaeh Carter even is right now. Queen in with the triangle choke. Not Queen, Miller. Breeze plants Carter. Pandemonia absolutely starches Miller with the right hand. Dump shot to the playground the hard way. Breeze has Carter into that rear naked choke. Pandemonia rolls through with that heel kick to Miller. Pandemonia in nick of time just to save her partner. Has Breeze up and over with the backdrop suplex, bridges it out. Breeze though gonna kick out a 2.5. Miller's back to her feet. Breeze gets tied up in the surfboard. Miller breaks it up immediately before she even gets the arch going. Variation of these two teams met at the Cease and Desist HC Remix last year. Breeze is up and playing with that variation of Mel Miller's facebuster. Miller dumped on the back of her head with the German. Carter heads up topside, waiting for Miller to get to her feet. Looking like she was going for the pearly gates, didn't get the full grasp on her. Turning more of a senton. Breeze breaks it up at 2.9, just barely gets in at the nick of time. Gets dropped over onto that bottom rope from Pandemonia. Cassie, the last woman standing right now. Miller though starts to stir behind her. As Pandemonia sends her out to the apron. Wasn't sure where she was going with that. Springboards out, DDTs are onto the apron. For out of 5 people that don't know what the hell Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's about say that is the hardest part of the ring. Breeze flips Pandemonia over into the Demon Knee combo. As her short arm snaps off that knee strike to the jaw. Carter bridges out that Northern Lights on the other side. And gets the cover. You bridge out the Northerns, you'll get a victory once in a while. Breeze by herself right now. Miller eliminated. Pandemonia plants her with that sleeper slam. It's looking like In Limbo's going to pull it off here. Breeze dropping that beautiful standing drop kick. Breeze sent back in. Pandemonia in first, Carter right behind. Pandemonia throwing off those high kicks. Sits Breeze down with the alley-oop bomb. Nevaeh Carter looking like she's going to take over. Spinning double axe handle. Breeze laid out. Into the knee drop. Spinning back kick. Carter heavenly combo. Plants Breeze. Pandemonium wanting to steal the pinfall from her partner. Breeze, though, finds a way to kick out at 2. Breeze played with that bulldog from Carter, from Pandemonium. Now using those long legs with that figure 4 neck choke. Breeze are going to survive. Carter looking like she wants to go up top for Pearly Gates. Pandemonium drops the leg, sister. Sends Breeze the hard way to the outside. Carter modified Pearly Gates on the outside. Pandemonium right there. Breeze is not going to survive this one. In limbo, your new #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles. Suzuki and Josie Queen mixing it up for a good chunk of the match. There was that cutter that Mel Miller just kicked out of almost immediately. Ripcord knee strike to Suzuki on the outside. I missed that. There was the first of 2 heavenly combos we've seen. That one on Josie Queen. In the end, in limbo. Survived fully intact. Getting one more shot at gold here. As we move on to our head hunter division, as the current #1 contender, Curse Ramon, takes on the man that the current champion dethroned to get that gold, Sakamoto Omega. Ramon last week won that big fatal 4-way, pinning the Iceman on Storm to finally get his first one-on-one shot at gold. The last member of FCK to try to become a champion. Sakamoto Omega, the only 2-time champion in the Headhunter division. Only man outside of current champion Jimmy Havoc to actually successfully defend it even once. Has 1 defense per reign. This was actually the final 2 men that was left in that Headhunter title match at the HD Remix last season, before Sakamoto Omega put Ramon through that table. Ramon going to be the first man out here. Skanking his way down as he likes to do. Headhunter champion, though, Jimmy Havoc right behind him. Ramon doesn't see him. Havoc runs through with that lariat. Champion putting the boots on his challenger right now. I guess we're not getting Ramon and Omega. Ramon, though, fighting his way back. Towel hasn't even come off his head yet. That's damn impressive. Power static cling. Havoc sent down towards the ring the hard way. Ramon runs through soccer style kick to the ribs. Shades of Katsuyori Shibata there. Havoc fighting his way up with the jawbreaker. Sends Ramon into the ring the hard way. Gonna chop him in the throat and then deliver that side kick. Havoc heading up topside, doesn't fly often. Elbow to the back. Went for that side kick again, didn't get all of it. Drops him with another jawbreaker. The headhunter champion here in full control. Sends Ramon off the ropes. Catches him with the Frankensteiner. In case you forgot, Havoc is a cruiserweight. I don't know that I've ever seen him in a cruiserweight title picture ever. Saps off that Misaki kick. Try to shake back the feeling in that arm. Could be looking for that acid rainmaker. Ramon standing into the corner. Havoc with that run through basement dropkick. Delivers another one. Drops him with the lariat. Doesn't snap off the wrist lock. 3 count and to try to break this up. Havoc pushes Thaddeus 3 count away. We're getting some more help sent out here. Yeah, apparently that's getting thrown out. Well, that sucks. This is going to suck slightly less. As the Blood God, Leaga, making his way into singles matches one more time, not interfering in things. Taking on the singles debut of Talbot Winchester, representing the Monarchy. First of 2 times we're going to see one of them out tonight. Her Majesty Submission Artist, the most technically sound of the trio. It's going to be giving up a whole bunch of weight and power game here, though. That being said, Leaga hasn't really fought too many submission experts. So I don't know how much power is going to really help him. Probably more than enough. Winchester hasn't really done a lot of singles matches, so that's going to probably weigh against him. I am probably wrong. It happens once in a rare while, but that's okay. We're learning things. Enter the Blood God. Leaga thought he was done over in Supernova Pro. Decided he was going to go back and interfere in all the matches. Hasn't quite decided he was going to take out everyone before matches with us yet. But there's still time. I'm not encouraging it, I'm just expecting it. Makes things easier. Has been very successful in his short time here in Blitz. We await the entrance of the singles debut of the younger of the Winchester twins. Yeah, they're twins, who knew? Look nothing alike. Winchester in rare singles action here spends most of his time as a tag team. We got the Blood God, we got Her Majesty Submission Artist. We got an opening bell. Leaga runs through it, the just complete meat hook on the lariat. putting that absolute work on Winchester early. Laga snaps off that headbutt as he's one of the only 3 people on the roster that should do so. The other one is his sometimes tag team partner, Ku the War God. And then Fergal Flynn, who's not really on the roster. Lazarus also gets a pass at the headbutts. Laga snaps off another one. Laga full control early here. Big overhand right, swatted away by Talbot. Snaps off with short right of his own. Does not want to get into a power game with Laga, who just beals him across. Starting him first is Laga. Fights off with the back elbow from the ducks the clothesline, comes back with a northern. I think Laga's just having fun with this at this point. Winchester though kicks out at 1. Laga spins him around, has him up and over, pops him up into the Uranage slam. That was new from the Blood God. Those stomps though, not new. And those cross-bake shots. Fun fact, Bake is also in tonight's main event. Winchester not in tonight's main event. He might not be back on the show for a couple of weeks, and this absolute beatdown continues. Blood God feeling himself right now. Want to apply a submission of his own, has the time killer cinched in deep. Winchester trying to hold on here. Gonna turn the hips, powers way out with the back elbows. I guess when you play the submission game with a submission artist, you might not like the outcome. Or Laga's just gonna headbutt you. Double leg takedown, now dropping the right hands. Stomp to the mush. Laga has the Winchester up and over with that overhead gut wrench Baker toss. Winchester was busted open, I think, after that kick. Laga smells the blood, wanting to re-aggravate that wound with those crossface shots. Into the Samoan spike. Spoiler alert, all of Laga's spikes are Samoan. Transitions into that step over chin lock. Laga's apparently got 2 submission moves in his book that aren't the Tongan Death Streak. Winchester gonna fight out of that one too, though, with the back elbow. Bleeding super profusely, snaps off that spin out neck breaker. Modified game over. Laga pops to his feet, gets caught with that overhand right to the back of the head. As Winchester up looking for the choke breaker, gets elbowed one more time, a couple more times. Laga the pump handle into the cradle toss. As Winchester hooked one more time, spins him back around into the time killer. Winchester trying to hold on here. Looked like he actually may have made contact with that bottom rope. Flailing about with the feet meets, Laga trying to store the pin. Winchester's foot still under the rope. Laga headbutt to that already busted open forehead. Popped up Winchester into that Samoan drop. All of Laga's drops are Samoan. Now stomping on the knees. Winchester slips off the back, drops him with the neck breaker. Talbot's in a bad way, needs to find an opening here to start clamping on submissions of his own. Showing some power with the brain buster. I think he actually meant for that to be more of a vertical suplex, just dropped him too quick. As Leaga up on the shoulders. Slams him down. In his own modified version of the Time Killer, Her Majesty's submission. How embarrassing would it be for Leaga to lose to his own move? Leaga, though, powers out of it. Winchester trying to steal the pinfall here. Leaga powers out of it one more time at 2.5. Back elbow staggers the Blood God. Corkscrew European uppercut. Talbot finally had something going here, and as soon as I say that short arm shoulder tackle spikes the Brit. Winchester's hung up on that second rope. Blood God builds up speed. Throws all his weight onto the back of the neck. All three something or other. Forearm to the face. Kicks out at 2.5. Winchester, that overhead fireman's takedown. High angle. Playing to the crowd here in the Storm Shelter. Not sure the crowd cares enough about the Monarchy yet. They just know they hate him. Talbot has that arm hung up in the top rope. Into the Russian leg sweep. He's not Russian. 350, thank you. Talbot clamps on the armbar and grabs a hold of the ankle while he's at it. Scatter Leaga to the 4 wins. Blood God the Goat, they're going to power out of it. As Winchester up, short power bomb. Winchester's maybe 240. Leaga's got him up and over with that gut wrench. That wasn't a gut wrench, that was a pump handle toss. Big chop staggers Winchester. Fights back with the back elbow. Catches Blood God clean on the jaw. Talbot rethinking his life on the outside. Blood God shakes out the cobwebs. Bounces Talbot Winchester face first off the apron. Has Talbot up. Snake Eyes almost looks like he caught him on the bottom rope. Refs counted 4. This match does have countouts. This match has been a lot better than I was anticipating, especially considering the way it started off. Leaga goes for the kick, gets caught, elbow to the top of the knee joint. Winchester runs through at the elbow. Snaps off the Misaki kick. Now stomping on the arms of the Blood God. Winchester looking for that headbutt, gets caught with the back elbow. Dodges the forearm, comes off with one of his own. Spins out that neck breaker one more time. Both men in the bloody masquerade here. There's that modified brain buster that actually does look like what he was going for there. Just looks like it's a little bit rougher for him since he's not the power guy. Winchester might be trying to steal it here. It does, gets that victory with the brain buster. Well, I'll be damned. Talbot Winchester very successful in his debut single style. Blood God, though, came to play here. Was dominant in the first 2/3 of that match. So we get set for the first of 2 Warfare matches. These 8 women will beat the absolute bricks off of each other until the last one standing is our new #1 contender for Shannon Higgins Women's Championship. You'll see 2 tag teams in here. This ain't a tag team match. The Yamamoto clan. I mean, it's going to happen. You're not going to win every match. But the Yamamoto clan putting away tag team goals for a night. Rising Stars putting away tag team goals for a night. And as Stackworth just so jubilantly shouted out, the Wildcat herself, BJ Wiley. Moira. Little sister of Steve Taylor, Chantel Taylor, and the former champion, Callie Dane, looking to reascend to the championship for her 3rd time. Joining the likes of BJ. TJ Ramirez has had 1,000 belts in both women's and men's divisions, so I don't even count her anymore. She's just on some other shit. Not all of them were televised, though, so... Val Savage, BJ Wiley, and Liz, the only 3-time champions in the televised era. Unless I'm wrong about TJ, and she actually is a 3-time women's champion televised. I'm probably wrong. I know that she held the Super Junior belt over in high class for a while. Untelevised, because insurance rates are stupid. Callie Dane, the only woman in this match to hold gold in Blitz. I had to look back at the graphic and make sure I wasn't talking out of my ass there, and I'm not. Fumi and Akane Yamamoto, both champions, and Hajime Puro have yet to find gold in the triad. Alright, Taylor's out. That's all 8 of them. We're getting straight into the action here. Last woman standing wins. And Dane goes immediately after the woman she faced as luck would have it, Moira. BJ tying up with Ali Starr, Akane, and Stephanie Basic mixing it up. Chantel Taylor and Fumi locked up. Your boy's gonna miss so many calls. Pendulum drop kicked them from Fumi in the corner. Fumi Yamamoto Richards, representing Yamamoto Underground. Dan has Moira. Hammerlocks the left, stretches out the right, and then stomps on the wrist. Basic throws out that huge snap lariat that plants Akane Yamamoto. Big heel kicks from Taylor staggers Fumi and BJ. Japanese style arm drag from Fumi because all of the arm drags from her are Japanese. Basic has that armbar on Akane. Not sure that's the woman you want to get into a submission match with. And Dane just had a cattle mutilation modified variant on Moira. Itsugiri drops Chantel Taylor. Moira goes after Fumi. Breeze has Star up. Deadlift into the gut wrench powerbomb. I might say BJ's probably the strongest woman in here. Dane dropped to that super kick from Chantel Taylor. I have no idea what's going on. Taylor into the crossface on Callie Dane, dead center. 3 count right down to check it. Basic snaps off that modified wizard special. Moira's going for that forearm shot by Fumi. Fumi just absolutely caught her and just threw her. BJ with that fish hook crossface. Starlight survives. Moira trying to rip out the knees of Fumi. Akane's measuring something on. Basic has her with that rolling blackout. Taylor spiked with that over-the-shoulder neck breaker. Discus forearm plants her from Callie Dane. Fumi off the ropes. Trying to run through traffic, gets caught with a basement drop kick to the back. Dane has a cattle mutilation back on Chantel Taylor. 3 counts yelling at somebody. Taylor's gonna power out of it. BJ's been absolutely merciless on Allie Starr. Drops her with that pump handle backbreaker. Basic with the armbar, back on Akane Yamamoto. Taylor goes for the overhead corkscrew kick, shades of the collidable kick to deep throw Callie Dane. Callie ducked it. Dane throwing the bombs. Taylor fights off after about the 5th one. Gets that short drop kick. Dane, they're going to pop up with a tilt-whirl head scissor takeover. Dane has that armbar clamped onto Chantel Taylor. Moira spikes Fumi with the wheelbarrow. Basic looked like she was going for something flippity-dippity. Missed all of it. Taylor clamped into another armbar. Dane transitions quick. Has the left hammer locked. Pulling the right backwards. And try to rip it completely out of the socket. BJ with that triangle lock on Allie Starr. Dane has Taylor up. Spikes her with the hollow point. Taylor though sweeps the leg in the style of the Cobra Kai. Big drop kick. Basic arm guard takeover. Sudden death with the twist. Taylor out of nowhere could be looking to eliminate the biggest threat here. And does. Callie Dane, surprisingly, the first one eliminated. 3 count just got taken out. Taylor now dropping the elbows to the inside of the knees of Stephanie Basic. Starr just bounced off the mat with that gut wrench bomb. One more time by BJ. Akane off the ropes. Curb stomp city on Moira. Shades of her husband, Evan Richards. Basic's gonna flip over, get flipped over rather by Taylor, just because Taylor can. One would have to assume now that BJ Wiley is the biggest threat in the match. Fumi heads up topside. Looked like she was looking for Notice Me, decided against it. Was going for that tilt twirl arm drag takeover, didn't get it. Fumi basement drop kick to the back of the head of Moira. Another set far corner. Basic looking for the armbar submission on Chantel Taylor. Akane has the ankle lock, clamped it tight on Allie Starr. Grapevines the leg. Fumi trying to pop out the knees of BJ. Starr gonna power out, throw off those kicks to try to break the knee grip. BJ has a hold of Fumi. Short drops with the short brainbuster. Big elbow drop from Stephanie Basic onto Chantel. Allie Starr snaps off the clothesline. 3 counts down again. And Basic's going to take time to posture. Fumi spinning neckbreaker to BJ. Moira's got BJ up. And just tosses her with the choke bomb. Basic clamps on the armbar. Chantel Taylor is going to fight out of it to drop those left hands. Yamamoto's team up on BJ with the super kick. There can be love on the battlefield. Basic taken up and over with that modified monkey flip from Taylor. Taylor gonna go at it again. BJ layout reverse DDT on Akane Yamamoto. BJ's going to bring her up just to cut her right back down. Taylor, twist out cutter on basic. Taylor back press, hooks the leg. Taylor now has 2 eliminations here. Fumi has a hold of BJ. Drops her with the pile driver. Akane right there. And BJ Wiley's just been eliminated by the Yamamoto family. And then Akane snaps off that northern layer to the back of Fumi's head. We are down to 5 here. Moira has Taylor clamped. Into that Minds of Moira slam. Hip attack by Akane. Drops her cousin. Starts and whiffs on the overhead. Shot to Moira. Moira has Star clamped. Minds of Moira. And 3 count just got taken out by total Yamamoto elimination. Star's tapping out. No one to register it. Moira dropped to that Yakuza kick. Akane chased after Taylor. Taylor's going to fight off. Moira's looking to steal one. Double drop kick attempt whiffed on by Basic. That was a Basic, that was Taylor. Allie Star is eliminated by Moira, who just dropped Fumi with Mind the Gap. We have the Yamamotos. Taylor twist out cutter. Akane might be out here. Fumi with that sliding kick takes down Moira. Akane's been eliminated. Chantel Taylor has 3 eliminations here. Spins out Fumi with that modified angle slam. Has a hold of Fumi by the wrist. Modified monkey flip. Taylor showing off all of that former gymnastics background. Gets caught with the shot from Moira. Goes for the cutter. Now Savage gets a dub. Big kitchen sink knee drops Moira. Back elbow, Moira swats it. Hits that flailing forearm. Moira with a big ass choke slam. Had Taylor up about 2 extra feet in the air. Jumped up. Fumi gets drop kicked in her back as she drops the double leg onto Taylor. Moira has her up, drops her with that neck breaker. Goes for the fish drop though. Fumi dodges. Taylor kips up. Taylor still has life. Gets caught with the short snap forearm from Fumi. Has a hold of Taylor. Rana driver. Moore with the triple right hands. Drops Fumi. Has her in the brain claw. Because we're in 1973 right now. I love it. Fumi holds on. Got a muscle way out Queen Hippo punch. Taylor has Fumi up and over with the backdrop suplex. Doesn't bridge it out. Taylor heads up top. Drops the big elbow. Right into the pinfall. I thought Taylor was getting another one. We got a chicken wing. 2.9. Fumi kicks out. Taylor sent off the ropes. Moira's looking for something, missed. Taylor, though, does not miss that knee strike one more time, and then snaps off that kick to the midsection. Moira fights back for the kick. Taylor gets avalanche in the corner by Fumi. And then Taylor gets drop kicked underneath from Fumi, and then pendulum drop kick from Moira. Fumi slips off the shoulder. Layout reverse DDT. Fumi trying to pop out the elbow of Moira. Kicks her down low. Fumi looked like she wanted to build up some speed for Curb Stomp City. Fumi has a hold of Taylor's leg, rips backwards. Moira wanted that lariat. Fumi drops underneath. Kicks her in the side of the head. Fumi throwing the right hands. Not normally known as a striker. Fumi hits the slide, takes down Moira and Taylor both. Fumi into the knee bar, has it clamped in deep on Moira. The Scotswoman fighting way off. Taylor throws off a Misaki kick just because she can. Somersaults into the leg drop sister. And then Moira's taking a minute to violate Wizard Rule. Grabs a hold of Taylor. Into that armbar kick. Going right back to work with the brain claw, this time on Chantel Taylor. Fumi's going to snap off a kick and break the submission for some reason. Has Taylor clamped in with that figure four neck lock. Maybe Fumi wants a submission victory? Taylor's going to muscle her way out of it. Taylor drops Moira with the side kick and then takes Fumi up and over with the judo toss. Forward low kick. Into that rear chin lock. Taylor's eliminated almost half the field. That is hilarious to me. As Moira snaps off the vertical, floats right into the bridge, not bridge, into the cover attempt. Moira finds a way to kick out at 2.5. Into the Dragon Sleeper. Fumi breaks it up again. Taylor caught the Japanese arm drag. Fumi that roundhouse to the guts. Throws off the knee. Up and over into the Rana takedown. Fumi showing all that agility. Hip drop on the shoulder and elbow. Moira has Fumi clamped on. Into that C defeat one more time. But not the C defeat, capital C. C defeat. Used by CC Bones. I guess it's more than a defeat. I don't know what just happened in that exchange, but Fumi almost got taken down. Kicks out of 2.5. Moira spins Taylor around. Clamps for that Minds of Moira slam. Now trying to step through the guts of Taylor. Taylor gonna pop back up into the armbar. Fumi snaps off the kick, falls into the cover. Taylor kicks out at 2.9. I don't know if that actually was gonna do it. But you never know, stranger things have happened. Fumi into that triad staple, those elbows. Three count it. Maybe. What's going on? Did our feed just go kaput? Maybe. Apparently Moira's arguing that she's got her in a pinning predicament. Taylor hasn't decided to kick out of it yet. It's not really a pin. No, that's just our feed that has shot the bed. Okay, we are going to try to fix our feed. We will actually report the winner of this match, and then we will come back at you live with our main event shortly after. We will be right back.